headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
You're finished. It's over. Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we? Get him! Let me light!
Missed you.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rosfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my fa...
Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
But I am a shield no longer. No, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems...
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on... And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other...
It's all right. There is only so much the boy can learn from me.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle
I would not have it any other way. I will not let you down, Lord Rosfield. You or my uncle.
Fate seemed bent on driving me from my inn.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guilt.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. But the fact is, I have more immediate concern.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've... Yet, and at this rate, I've tried reasoning with a just...
Perhaps what makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And...
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you?
I was about to ask.
Costness, the Briar's Kiss here, and I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
These are cursed skies. The darkness or an...
We're still working on the sky. Perhaps we can...
I hope so.
So,
what I saw was a room full of... but if left to smolder.
My thought? Both sides wish to protect that.
And if...
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well... he'd let them choose for them...
That sounds like a recipe.
A recipe for disaster. While it's plain, it may still... Before present...
And when all that...
It appears we have... Victor, pay Conrad of...
As you...
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad. Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamul's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well...
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, and why? If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are so...
All right, if it will help to protect my... But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not...
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was now. My scouts should be written...
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie, with time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer...
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalamil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well.
The rest, my friend, mistakes that is... Then it will be... I will...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Now, Torgal! They mean to overwhelm us. Get him! This one. Get him! Nice try. Go for Get him! Nice try.
The townspeople.
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Natalie, you did well out there.
Without you saved us, Conrad.
We all said.
Conrad seems...
I'd say they...
I take it the plan worked. Granted, it only...
Calm down, Victor. We...
Our friends seem to...